there, blogging lady. Welcome to the Start Your Blog on the Right Foot masterclass. I'm here to show you how you can start your blog the right way the first time so you don't go 1,000 miles in the wrong direction and waste so much time on your first blog like I did. So I'm going to get more into that. But hi, I'm Genesis. Little bit about me. I'm a blogging coach, mom, coffee lover, and website designer for lady bloggers. I help lady bloggers design an amazing blog website and start a blogging business that'll actually be profitable. Because I don't want you to waste 2 years like I did on a blog that was not profitable at all. I want you to do things the right way the first time on the right foot. Here's a little bit about my success story. I started a blog in my aunt's basement back in 2018. My first focus was monetizing with affiliate marketing and ads, but after 2 whole years of never making any money, I almost quit. I followed it all along with everything that the blog gurus told me to do, like monetize with my blog with affiliate marketing and ads, but it just wasn't working out for me. It wasn't a good strategy, and now I know that now. Because instead, I hired a blogging coach. Instead of quitting, I hired her and I joined a mastermind club. And from there, everything changed for me. In fact, I made $4,000 in my first 3 months of working with a blogging coach. And now I made my first 6 years blogging in 2023. And my life is full of freedom. I work only 2 times per week and sometimes during nap times when my baby is here with me. But I'm a full-time mom. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. I got all the duties, just like other stay-at-home moms. You know, I clean, I cook, I take care of my baby 24/7 besides 2 days. And, and I'm still able to make 6 figures in my blogging business and truly have the freedom that I never thought that I would have had back in 2018. I was literally living in my aunt's basement and I had nothing going for me. My car was repoed. I was broke. I didn't see, like college was just out of the question for me. And I did not have any opportunities. Like I didn't come from a rich family. I really didn't come from anything, so, and now like my life is full of freedom. Like I would have never thought. And now I want to help you. I want to help you get the same life of freedom. You know what I mean? Like whether you want to quit your 9 to 5 or stay at home and be with your kids and fully be present with them like I am. I'm here to help you reach your goals and reach whatever you desire for your life to be. So what do you expect from this free masterclass? We will go over the very first steps to starting a blog, like niche and target audience. And I promise that everything in here that I put is very important for you to listen to and watch, because like I really want you to start your blog on the right foot. And I don't want you to make any of the mistakes that I made as a beginner. And I'm here to guide you in the right direction. So take my hand and let's go, right? So we're going to be talking about those beginner blogging mistakes that you could be making that will put you in the wrong direction. And we'll talk about name and hosting. So obviously, for beginners, how to choose a blog name, a domain name, and purchase hosting, and brand and website design. So we're going to be covering how to design your blog and brand in a way that is super stunning, but not only that is built for conversions, because you don't want to start a blog if you're not going to be making money from it. You wouldn't be here if you did just want to like start a blog for a side hustle. And if you are here and want to start the blog as a side hustle, this will still help you. But for those who want to start a blog as an actual business, like I'm here to show you how to do, then we need your website to really convert. And you don't want to be designing something that's like 2000s-ish, mediocre, WordPress DIY, like ugly, like struggling to design it, right? I'm here to show you how to effortlessly design a very beautiful brand and website design. So this is for you if you want to start an actual blogging business. You want to finally start a blog and start it the right way the first time. You want to start a business that makes money and not just a side gig. You want to know the steps to starting a blog in the least overwhelming way possible. You need the steps. You need a step-by-step roadmap. I hear this all the time from my members, my students, my potential clients who come to me and they say, I just need a step-by-step plan. I need you to break this down into super overwhelming ways that, or like steps that I can take so I can take action and do this right the first time. And you want to start a blogging business that people actually pay attention to and love, because why start it if nobody's going to love what you're doing, right? And you desire to have an amazing brand and blog website design, something that's not, going to drown you out in the sea of sameness, right? Like everybody else has a WordPress blog, and everybody they all DIY'd their website and it looks boring or whatever. Like, no, we're not going to do that for you. I'm here to show you how to build a website for conversions and how to build a stunning website that people pay attention to. You want people to go to your website and love, their time on there because it's pretty, it's their vibe. They really feel the mood and they feel emotions when they're on your site. Like that's what you want to do for people, right? And that's what you want to, that's the kind of people you want to call in, like your target audience, people who are going to enjoy what you're doing. Okay, so I do have a special offer for you. So you can book a call for free below. It's just a little coffee chat, and you can get $1,000 off if you sign up to my signature offer, which is a combination of 6 months blog coaching and custom website design. This is my most popular offer, and it's my most popular offer for a reason. People love this because it has that combination of website design. I build your website completely for you and your blog for you. I set it up for you in the least overwhelming way, obviously, because I'm going to be doing it for you. And then we will have 6 months of blog coaching afterwards to, guide you in the best way to build an actual business that is going to make you money and live the life of freedom like I am. So this is a no pressure call. I want to put this little disclaimer in here. This is a no pressure call. I'm not going to pressure you to sign up if you do not want to. I want you to have a chat with me to see if this is the right fit for you and to see if we can vibe and just discuss about it. And if it's not a right fit for you, no problem. I don't really want to work with people who don't feel that it's the right fit. Anyways, I want you to feel empowered to make your own decision. And so this is not a pressured call. I'm not going to make you sign up with me or put some sleazy sales tactics in there to get you to sign up with me. I'm not about that. I'm about, if you want to work with me, great. Here's what I offer you. If not, no problem. I still have other options for you to get help. You know what I mean? So yeah, so book a call for free below if you possibly could be interested in getting your site designed for you and some 6 months of coaching with me to build a business. Okay, let's get started. The first steps to starting the blog on the right foot. Step 1, we want to decide on your blog's niche. So firstly, I want you to consider your passions and your interests. So select a niche that aligns with your personal preferences, as this will fuel your enthusiasm and commitment to consistently create content. If you don't love what you're doing, if you don't love what you're writing about, within that niche, if you don't love the niche, if you don't choose who you're going to be helping, and if you don't love that person who you're going to be helping, then, it's not going to be sustainable for you. You really have to love your niche. You have to love what you're writing about. Your genuine interest in the subject matter will resonate with your audience and make your blog more authentic. People want to see your passion and your fire and your love and for this blog. And if you're writing about things that have no interest in you just to make money or whatever, it's going to show. And so yeah, what I want you to do is I want you to write down all of your passions and your interests first. And then secondly, I want you to conduct market research to identify potential niches that have a high demand. So lots of people who are searching for it, but also a low competition. So you don't have other people really beating you to become, the best in this niche or whatever, you know what I mean? So high demand, lots of searches for this on Google, low competition, and assess the needs and interests of your target audience. So their pain points, their goals, and explore areas where you can provide valuable and unique content for them. So how are you going to be helping this specific target audience? Finding the right balance between your passion and the market demand for this niche will increase the likelihood of attracting and retaining a dedicated readership. You want loyal blogging fans. You want people who love what you're offering. You want people who find it super, super valuable and helpful to them. So I want you to conduct market research. And then once you've narrowed down your choices, it's essential to evaluate your expertise and knowledge in each potential niche. So opt in for a niche where you can showcase your expertise and offer valuable insights. Your credibility and authority in the chosen niche will enhance the trustworthiness of your blog. But a little disclaimer here. I was not an expert in blogging when I first started blog coaching, but I was at least a few steps ahead of somebody who didn't know how to start a blog. So when I first started blog coaching, that was my goal. I had an 8 weeks offer to help them just get their blog up and running and just do the basics. That was my expertise, just knowing how to start. You only have to be a couple steps ahead of somebody. And if you have no expertise in nothing and you have no idea like what your expertise would be, then learn about something. If you're interested to learn in like a certain topic, then learn about it to become an expert. And, when you are just like a couple steps ahead of somebody, then the learning doesn't stop there, right? You want to constantly be putting in the effort to learn. And by researching and writing blog posts, you will learn about it and you will become an expert at it over time. And consider the long-term sustainability of the niche. Choose a topic that will allow for diverse and evergreen content to ensure the longevity of your blog. Here's what bloggers don't understand. A lot of bloggers don't understand this. Is when you take an overall niche like blogging, you can break this down into, different like categories or themes. Okay. So when I talk about blogging, I'm talking about, like step 1 to start a blog. Like I have different themes for this. Step 1 to start a blog, and step 2 to organize your blog and productivity and design your blog and grow your blog traffic and monetize your blog. But then I break these down even more. So don't think that you have to choose like a very narrow niche at the top, right? My niche is blogging. And then I break it down into 5 content buckets. And then I break it down even more into, steps like within them. So like I have step 1, start a blog. And then underneath start a blog, there's so many topics that I can write about when it comes to starting your blog. For example, choosing your blog niche, name and hosting, and your target audience. And there's just so many things that I can talk about within that. For example, another example for blog traffic, I can talk about SEO. I can talk about Pinterest marketing, social media marketing. There's so many things that I can talk about within the blog traffic. And then when I take something like Pinterest marketing, I can break that down even more. Like how to design your pins and how to, even like get your board descriptions running, or how to grow your traffic with Pinterest, or the biggest mistakes that you have, when you're starting or like trying to market with your or Pinterest, whatever. My mind is, but I think you get it though. Break it down. Start with an overall niche. It could be fitness. It could be wellness. It could be fitness and wellness. It could be, what is one of my clients doing? She's starting a baby-led weaning business for moms. So, baby-led weaning or nutrition for moms is her overall category, but then she breaks it down into 5 content buckets, and then she breaks it down even more and more and more. So don't think that you have to have like a super narrow niche. Just pick a niche. Is it fitness? Is it fitness and wellness? Is it blogging? Is it business? Is it like, what is it? Just choose. Is it finance? Is it travel? Is it like, what is it? So just choose. And why choose a niche? Your target audience. So a niche allows you to focus on a specific audience interested in a particular topic or industry. And, when you're talking about all these different topics, if you start a lifestyle blog, which I don't recommend, then people, like, you're going to have tons of people come into your blog, and not that one perfect person that's going to sign up to your offer, or digital products or services or whatever you're offering on your blog. You want that one perfect person to come to your blog and love every piece of your content and find every piece of your content helpful, because when they find free content helpful, then they will want to buy from you, whatever you offer. Expertise development. So specializing in a niche allows you to become an expert in that area, gaining in-depth knowledge and credibility. Google also view you as an expert, which will allow you to rank way higher in search engines. So if you talk about a million different topics, you're not going to be seen as you're not going to be seen by Google in a way that allows you to be seen as an expert. Sorry, I'm trying to fit my words together. Google won't see you as an expert if you talk about a million different topics on your blog. You have to talk about one topic, and you got to talk about a million different ways, like angles, to talk about that one specific topic, like how I showed you about breaking down everything. Effective marketing. So marketing becomes way more efficient when you target one specific niche and one specific target audience, because your message is going to resonate way better with a defined audience. And customized products and services. So focusing on a niche enables you to tailor your products or services to meet the specific needs of your target audience. So you can focus highly on their goals, on their pain points, and speak to that one perfect person that's going to sign up to your offer. For example, Heather has a new website with one blog post about copywriting. And Sherry has a website with 30 blog posts about copywriting that covers all angles of the topic. And they want to both rank for copywriting. So Sherry, who do you think that is going to, rank on Google for the copywriting topic? It's going to be Sherry, right? With 30 blog posts, because she has proved her expertise and authority on the topic, because she covers all angles of the copywriting niche. So here's your success formula. Weekly consistent posts on one specific topic within your niche. I like to go in a circle, or in a circle around my content themes, my content buckets. 1 week I start a blog post. The next week I write and organize a blog post. The next week from there I write a design your blog, and so on. I like to cycle through them. So write one weekly consistent post. Yes, it needs to be weekly, because in order for Google to start ranking you, you need to start posting content. And also, you need a lot of content for Pinterest. So you do need to start writing, as a beginner, you do need to start writing weekly blog posts that are SEO optimized. So weekly posts that is optimized content for SEO. You need to look like an expert in Google's eyes on that specific topic, so you will rank. So action step number 1, decide on your niche. Don't overcomplicate this. I promise you do not have to overcomplicate. Just, create that overall niche topic, break it down into 5 content buckets, and then break it down even more, and then break it down into blog post titles. Step 2, let's hone in on your blog's target audience. Understanding and connecting with your blog target audience is super vital for a successful blog. People are coming to your blog for help. They will only pay attention to you, I promise, because I have seen this with my old blog and I've seen this with client blogs. They will only pay attention to you if you solve their pain points. If you're actually speaking to those pain points and, helping them become aware that they even have a problem in the first place. And then you need to help them with the steps to solving it in your content. And in order for you to help them with those pain points, you need to know them, and you need to know all their pain points. You need to know their goals. You need to know their struggles. You really need to know who this target person is. But how? Conduct market research. So research existing blogs or websites within your chosen niche. There we go. Chosen niche. And identify successful competitors and analyze their audience. This can provide a lot of insight into the demographics and preferences of your potential readers. Demographics such as are they female? What age are they? What are they? And then the preferences, or so you have the demographics, and then you have psychographics. Psychographics is what they're struggling with, their pain points, their goals. We already talked about this. Demographics is who they are. Are they female? What age are they? What are their likes? What do they dislike? What does their daily life look like? Do they have kids? Are they single? Are they married? Stuff like that. That's demographic. So look into, who your competitor target audience, like who your competitor, who their target audience is, and other blogs and websites within your chosen niche. Just look at all of their data. Like, who are they targeting? Like, what kind of pain points are they speaking to within this target audience? And then understand what your potential audience is searching for. Analyze search engine queries. So you can go to Uber Suggest for this to look up different keywords and, identify common questions that they might have, concerns, interests within your niche. This helps in crafting content that answers their needs. So go to Uber Suggest and type in search. You have like 3 free searches, but you also get a 7-day free trial for this. Look up what kind of questions they're having. Type in some keywords. What is your target audience searching for? What do they need? And then monitor social media platforms relevant to your niche. Observe discussions, comments, trends to understand what topics really truly resonate with your potential audience. Social media listening can aid in this process. So go to social media, look up hashtags and like within your niche and see what other people are posting. What are your competitors posting about? Because, if that post is doing really well, that means your specific target audience will also resonate with this piece of content. Now, I want you to put like a document together of all this information that you're going to be searching for. And the main thing that I want you to search for, though, is your target audience's pain points and goals. Know your audience, speak to their needs, and your blog will not just find readers, it will find a community. When you speak to your audience's pain points, goals, and desires, you will build loyal blog readers who love and want to always come back to your blog. Binge read everything you have and purchase everything that you have to offer because you're truly helping them. And building a blog goes way beyond writing content. It involves building a community around your content. It involves truly helping them with their problems and building relationships with them. If there's any advice out there that I could say about starting a blog, it's this. This is what you need to pay attention to. Your target audience, what they struggle with, and their goals. And that is like literally what all of your blog content will be about. That is all of the copywriting on your website. So like, the writing on your website pages, like your about page and your home page and whatnot. This is like everything that it revolves around. So it is your community and building relationships with them and really knowing who they are on a deeper level. So action step 2, I want you to do that market research and hone in on who that target audience is and everything about them. Just really get to know them. So here are some big beginner mistakes that I want you to avoid, but I see most new bloggers making this when they're starting their blog, is not choosing a blog niche. Google your audience and your audience won't see you as an expert, and this is a big problem. And when you don't, and not honing in on who your target audience is and actually doing the research, you can't just assume that you know them and what they struggle with because that's what you struggle with. Okay, a lot of times that I see bloggers starting a blogging business is because they want to help other people with what they're struggling with. And that's not always the case. Like what I struggled with may not have been what my target audience struggled with. So you have to really actually go out and do this research. See what they're saying. What are they specifically struggling with? So don't just think that you know because you've lived it. Go out there and still do the research. Another mistake, not citing competitors and deciding on your onlyness factor. An onlyness factor is, what differentiates how you help people versus how your competitors are helping people. For example, my onlyness factor is number 1, I help bloggers start an actual blogging business. And I don't teach people how to make money with affiliate marketing and ads. I don't believe in that. I know that just doesn't work solely as a monetization strategy. You need to diversify your income. So of course you can use affiliate marketing within your blog post, but it's not a way to get to $1,000 months or more, like how you desire. It's not a way to quit your job. If you want to quit your job, you need to be focusing on an actual business. And this is something that makes me unique. Another thing that makes me unique is I'm the only blog coach that actually helps you build a website and build a stunning website that converts. So really, truly hone in on your onlyness factor. What can you say? Like if you wrote out a statement and you said your blog name, so Boss Lady Bloggers is the only blog coaching business and website design business who blah, 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 blah. So what can you say that you're the only person that helps them with? You really have to focus on your onlyness factor because this is going to help you stand out and really also hone in on who your target audience is. Because I'm not speaking to the people who are wanting to make money with affiliate marketing and ads. I'm speaking to those people who actually want to make more than $1,000 a month and actually quit their 9-to-5 and build an actual blogging business selling their own offers. And choosing WordPress.org as your blog's design platform is, and being okay with a 2000s looking DIY blog. You should not be okay with just a mediocre DIY WordPress blog that you put together in a few weeks. You should not be okay with this. It's not working in 2024 anymore. I'm sorry, just to break it to you. Maybe you see all those like blog gurus who are doing really well and you see their old looking websites and it's still on Google and it's still not looking okay. But that's because they started their blog in the 2000s, like they started a blog way long ago and they already have their audience built up and they don't need to switch their whole design, they don't need to because they're already having success. They already have an audience built up. So, but if you want to call in people in 2024, look around. We have aesthetic website designs. If you look on Instagram, everything is aesthetic. Everything has a strategy to it. The most popular bloggers out there, look at their website, like Jenna Kutcher and Amy Porterfield. Like they have up-leveled their design because aesthetic is just a thing now. Like your blog needs to be aesthetic. It needs to look very pretty. It needs to look good in order to capture your audience's attention. I'm not just saying this to say this, okay? I'm not just giving you fluff here. If you want some blunt and real information, you got to have a pretty website now. And it's not all about the pretty website. And I know that it is a combination of aesthetically pleasing website and converting them, like building a website that actually converts and structuring in a way that gets your audience to take action. Okay. And not focusing on SEO optimizing your blog's website, including structuring it in a proper way. Believe it or not, Google does not only just look at your blog content. They look at every page on your website and to see if it's optimized for keywords and structuring it in a way that enhances the user experience on your website. It's all about user experience. How can you give the user a really good experience when they come onto your blog? And that's, what making them want to stay because they see that it's a pretty vibe. They love the vibe, and they want to read more. So then they go through all the sections on your homepage and they click to different pages and then they see your blog and they read your blog content. Like if you can get somebody to stay on your website for longer, and if you optimize it in a way that Google loves, then you're going to do really well and you're going to rank not only your blog posts, but also your website pages. And this is how I've been able to make so much money is because I focus on my website and I focus on user experience and I really give my reader the best experience that they could have. And I not only optimize my blog content, but I optimize my blog's pages. So that is why design is just so important. And a lot of bloggers don't realize this because other blog gurus don't emphasize this or don't really care or they have other opinions. But this is my opinion and this is what's working. I've been in this way too long to, just give you fluff because I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they're giving you fluff, but it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Okay, so neglecting your blog's branding. Branding is also super important to build a connection with your audience and capture attentions because you want to make your readers stay. And in order for them to stay, they need to have a good experience, like how I was saying, on your website. They want to stay, they want to read your content, they want to see what you're about, they want to build a connection with you. And branding is so important for this. You want to capture attention. And a 2000s DIY looking blog that you put together in a couple weeks and you just say like, okay, it's okay, is not going to make them stay or be super captivated by your website. They're just going to click off. Especially if you put ads on your website. Don't even do this. Don't even think about putting ads on your website. That's the number one way that you can, make your SEO worse. Like Google doesn't like ads on your website if you have no blog traffic coming to them. Don't even think about putting ads on your site until you have thousands of page views coming to your blog, until you build up an audience. That's when you can put ads on your site. Okay, moving on. Step 3, let's decide on your blog's name. So now that you have the niche, you have your blog categories, you know what you're going to talk about on your blog, you know who you're going to help, your target audience. Let's talk about how to put it together a blog name now. So relevance to content. Ensure the blog name reflects the content or niche that you'll be covering. It should give potential readers a clear idea of what to expect. Memorability. Choose a name that is easy to remember. A memorable blog name is more likely to stick in the minds of your audience. You want them to always be able to remember your name. So make it easy, super simple. Keep it simple and easy to spell. Avoid complicated or obscure words that may be challenging for people to recall or to type and search for. If they don't know how to spell it, then it's bad. So keep it simple words. Also keep it very unique. So check the availability of the chosen name to ensure it's unique and not already in use. This helps in establishing a distinct online identity. You want to be super unique and, so make sure that you look at the availability. Is this name available on all social media platforms? Is this very unique? Is there other similar names like this out there? Maybe change it so people don't get it mixed up. And domain availability. So make sure that before you decide and get excited on your blog name, you make sure that the domain is available. And always use .com extension. Always. Don't use other extensions. Only .com. And consistency between your blog name and domain name is beneficial for branding. So if you find that you choose your blog name, but your domain name is not available, so then you tweak it a little, don't do that. And also consider keywords. So if possible, include relevant keywords in your blog name. This can improve search engine optimization and help potential readers find your blog way more easily. So, for me, I'm ranking for all the boss lady keywords. So, and boss lady bloggers keywords and lady boss. And because my domain name is boss lady bloggers, and even I don't even have a lot of boss lady content in my website, but I'm still ranking for them because my domain is boss lady. Avoid trends. So while it's essential to stay current, avoid overly trendy names that might quickly become outdated. Aim for a name that has a lasting appeal. You want it to be classic. And sometimes it's not always best to pick something that's modern because modern is always changing. So make it timely. I'm going to take a quick drink really quick because my voice is already going away. I'm drinking coffee and it's 3:30. Okay. Check social media handles. So I was saying, make sure that this name is available on all social media platforms. Brand personality. Consider the personality or tone that you want your brand to convey. The blog name should align with the image and values that you want to project. So if your brand personality is going to be feminine or modern or, like just consider the brand's personality and the tone. So, minimalistic will be like a different name than, extravagant. Future expansion. So think about potential growth and expansion. Choose a name that allows for flexibility in case you decide to broaden your content, focus in the future. So make sure that it's going to come with you, throughout your journey. Like Boss Lady Bloggers, I knew that I always would want to talk about blogging. So Boss Lady Bloggers was just, it's timely, it's catchy, it's taking me throughout my journey, no matter what I do. So yeah. And feedback. So make sure you seek feedback from people, friends, family, potential readers. Get opinions on the name's clarity, attractiveness, overall appeal. If you want my opinion, you can go book that free call below. And you also get $1,000 off, like I was saying, to my blog coaching and custom website design package. I won't pressure you to join if you don't want to, but this is a great way to just build a connection with me, see if we vibe, see if we can, vibe, and to see if we like each other. It's just a coffee chat, just discuss, and I will give you some feedbacks as well. Legal considerations. So ensure that the chosen name doesn't infringe on any trademarks out there or copyrights. So make sure that this name is available if you want to, if you're planning on monetizing, you're going to have to register your business name. So make sure that the business name is not actually taken. Choosing a blog name is like crafting a title to your life story. Make it memorable, authentic, and a true reflection of the narrative that you're about to share with the world. So it has to really resonate with you and resonate with your readers, and it has to align with your vision. What are you hoping to achieve with this blog? What is the vision? What do you hope to build? And who do you hope to help? And you want to make it super authentic and a true reflection of who you are and who you want to speak to. Spend time on this. So these are other tips that I have for you. If you want to begin decorating your home, for example, you want to slowly over time buy the best and prettiest home decor, right? Like if you don't have a lot of big budget up front for decorating your house, then you want to go at a slow pace, like buying things, when you can, at a slower pace to decorate your home in the most prettiest way. Okay. But just because you decide one day I want to decorate my home, you're not going to go to Dollar Tree and quickly pick up some home decor things, because then it would still be ugly, right? Because it has a low quality value when you just go to Dollar Tree because you want to decorate your home quickly, and that's all you have the budget for. So make sure you spend time on it. You want to really value this blog name and spend a lot of time on it. And over time, you're going to choose the name that resonates with you. You can spend however long you need, but you really want to make it perfect and not lower value. So spend a lot of time on this, but don't overthink it. At the same time, don't overthink it. Don't drive yourself mad trying to choose a blog name. If you love one and come across it and it checks off everything that we've talked about in this lesson, then just go with it. If it sounds catchy, if it's memorable, if you truly love it, if it reflects who you your vision and your branding, and yeah, so just go with it, okay? Don't overthink it. And use a tagline. So if you're struggling with a name, maybe instead think of an awesome tagline that resonates with you and your target audience. For example, minimal vibes empower. And then you can use ChatGPT. So if you don't know some taglines or you can't think of taglines at the top of your head, use ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT your vision, your target audience, what you hope to achieve with this blog, and have ChatGPT put together some taglines for you that's going to inspire and empower and reflect your brand. And you can also ask for name ideas. So action step number 3, decide on your blog's name. So pause this video, decide on it, and then come back if you want to. Step 4, purchase your domain name and hosting. So once you have your name, then we got to choose the hosting and buy the domain name. So let's talk about choosing your hosting provider. There is no best hosting platform out there, but there are bad ones like HostGator. I've had nightmares with them in the past. So have the Blogging Ladies members in my membership. So have some clients. So, don't use HostGator, but there's not a best platform out there. I recommend to just choose one of these two, either Bluehost or SiteGround. I'm using SiteGround. Don't overthink this. It's just a hosting platform. Just choose one. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it on SiteGround. So head to SiteGround. This is a little checklist that I'm going to take you through. Head to SiteGround, click on Start Now, type in your domain name that you want to choose, and use the .com extension. Purchase for $17 to $19. The domain name will not go above that. And your total should be around $50 at the end of purchasing your domain and your hosting. So here are some simple steps to purchase hosting. Make sure you purchase domain with a .com extension. Your total should be $50 or under that. Okay. So action step 4, I want you to go to SiteGround or Bluehost, purchase your domain name and your hosting. It's not that hard. It's super simple to do it. Okay. Step 5, brand your blog. So define your brand identity. I'm super excited to get into this because I got some awesome stuff for you in this section. We want to establish your blog's core identity. Okay, let's talk about brand messaging. This is important, okay? Your business mission. Defining a mission or a vision is a fundamental step in establishing a clear, purpose-driven roadmap for your journey. It acts as a compass, guiding all of your decisions, your actions, your aspirations towards a meaningful and impactful destination. An example of a business mission: empowering readers to embrace a life of simplicity and mindfulness through thought-provoking and practical content. Our mission is to inspire positive change, foster community engagement, and provide valuable insights that lead to a more intentional and fulfilling lifestyle. So you want to answer this question: what is your blog set out to do? Who are you helping? And what's the overall mission? Like, what do you hope to achieve with your blog? So for Boss Lady bloggers, I could say, like, this is off the top of my head. I'm not perfectly crafting this, but it's like, okay, my mission is to help Boss Lady bloggers build an actual profitable business selling their own offers and not through affiliate marketing and ads, which distracts you from building an actual business to $1,000 a month or something like that. And my hope is to build a membership community of like blogging ladies to help them to step by step through whatever it is, okay? And building meaningful brands and websites that actually convert. So that is my mission. Not in a very perfectly written way, but you see what I mean. What is your blog set out to do? What do you hope to achieve with this blog through helping people? Okay. Now we want to decide on your core values. So go back, write down your mission, and then come back. So core values, authenticity. So for example, authenticity could be a core value. Like, we value authenticity in all aspects of our content, interactions, and relationships. We believe in presenting genuine and transparent perspectives. And empowerment. We are committed to empowering individuals to make positive changes in their lives. Our content aims to provide the tools and inspiration needed for personal growth and development. So you want to answer this question: what do you want your blog to stand for? People really want to resonate with you. They want to have something in common with you. And when we put together some core values and beliefs and what we stand for, then others can stand with us and really truly believe in these core values as well. Jonah Kutcher really does a very good job through this. One of her core beliefs is she really like speaks to people who have image insecurities and such. And she believes that every body is beautiful. And no matter, how your body is structured or created, then that is how God made you. And yeah, so she really shares this. She struggles with her body image issues. And so she shared that. And, she shared how she was able to love her body no matter how it looks. And now she lost the weight, but she still looks absolutely amazing. And this is still one of her core values. This is something she believes in. And other people were able to really resonate with that and to be able to stand with her on that. So, what do you want your blog to stand for? Okay. Unique selling proposition. So, you want to identify your USP. This is what sets your blog apart, or your onlyness factor, like how we were talking within the blogging mistakes. This is kind of like the same thing. This is your unique selling proposition. This is your onlyness factor. This is what sets your blog apart from the rest of the competitors in your niche. For example, Boss Lady Bloggers is the only blog coaching business that combines custom website design, branding, and blog coaching to help ladies bloggers start, grow, and monetize their blogs by selling their own offers like digital products and services. So what can you say that you do that your competitors don't? This takes a lot of market research. So if you really still don't know your onlyness factor, you need to go back and do some market research to see like what are the gaps in this industry? How can you help them with like a unique framework, or like a framework like how you help them, like the steps to helping them? And like what is your main focus? Like how do you help your target audience in a way that your competition does not? So really decide on your onlyness factor, because this is really truly what's going to make you stand out. So action step 5, I want you to decide on your blog's mission, your core values, and your USP, or your onlyness factor. Now let's choose your color palette. So let's create a visual branding identity. Colors invoke emotions and feelings. By choosing a specific color palette, you can influence how your audience perceives your brand. For example, warm colors may create a sense of urgency and excitement, while cooler tones may convey calmness. So this comes like you really have to understand what your brand's personality will be, and like what kind of emotions do you want to convey in your readers. When a reader comes onto your blog, what emotions do you want to invoke in them? Do you want them to feel calm? Do you want them to feel relaxed? Do you want them to feel energetic? Do you want them to feel happy or joyful? What do you want them to feel? Because there's been a study done that said that when somebody comes to your website, the main thing that's going to make them stay is the colors. It's based on colors alone because it makes them feel something. So when we go and pick our colors, we really have to understand color psychology and what emotions that we want to invoke in our readers. So action step 6, I want you to decide on the emotions that you want your readers to feel when they land on your blog, which takes us to the next step, which is going to be studying our color psychology. So now that we have our emotions, let's study this color thing, okay? So if you chose blue, calming, clean, conservative, integrity, patience, peaceful, security, serenity, stability, trust, wisdom. Pink, feminine, affection, compassion, happy, optimism, playful. So like really like understand the color psychology, because this is going to be so crucial in captivating your target audience and making them stay and become a loyal follower. And then we want to choose our main color, our secondary color, and our neutral colors. So neutrals have the intention to like their goal is to be like creating a lot of white space. for your blog, which we need. We need a lot of white space. We don't want things to be too colored and too like crazy, so we need whites and neutrals. Our secondary colors, this is just added colors. They could be used as backgrounds or other added elements. And then our main color, our core colors, this is going to be a pop of color. This is going to be the true brand, the true color. So as you can see, the color palette, it fits perfectly together. And this color palette, I would say this conveys, relaxed, calm, collective. So yeah, okay, moving on. So first, let's define your brand personality. So if your brand had a personality, what would it be? Would it be fun or calm, minimal or extravagant, classic or modern, feminine or masculine, elegant or sporty? So pick one or the other and answer these in your workbook. And then we can search on Pinterest. So now that you know like the kind of colors that you would like to choose, let's go search up color palettes on Pinterest to get some kind of inspiration. So type in the search bar, color palettes, and find some colors that you love. Now, as you can see, some of them have hex codes, so you can put in color palette hex codes if you want to know the exact codes to plug into your Canva or whatever. So yes, go search up inspiration, save it to a Pinterest board. And then I want you to put together your blog's color palette. So when you have decided on the emotions that you want to convey, when you have decided on your brand's personality, when you have decided on the color scheme that you'd like, and when you went and looked for inspiration on Pinterest and you've decided on a color palette that you love for your blog's branding, now I want you to put together your color palette. And then we're going to put together a mood board. So what is a mood board? It's kind of like this, like a collage of images that show your brand's personality and the mood and the vibe. And so this is like a minimalist vibe. We're conveying that like calmness, minimalistic, clean, and yeah. So find images that match your color palette and that match your brand's personality and that conveys the mood that you want to, yeah, okay? So action step 8, find the best images and put together a mood board. Now you can do this in Canva. If you go to Canva, you can literally search in mood board and there's a template for you. Design your blog's logo concept. So we have our mood board together. Now let's build a logo. So concept 1 should be the main logo. Now, little thing that I have to say here is that not everybody has an eye for design. And that's why I help you with my custom branding and blog design services to build a brand for you that's truly going to captivate your audience and nail everything that you want to convey in your readers, the emotions, the brand personality, etc. I really want to nail this for you. So like I said, book the free call below if you want $1,000 off on my services. It only lasts for 7 days, so book the call now. It's no pressure. Let's just have a chat about it to see if maybe this could be a perfect fit for you. But not everybody has an eye for design, and not everybody can just go and put a logo design together, right? Which is why I would love to help you with this. But if you do have an eye for design, or you would like to at least try, then go to Canva and you can look for logo design templates. So the concept number 1 that you want to put together is the main logo. So this is the logo that you will have on the very front heading of your website design, in your navigation, etc. This is your main logo. Logo 2 is the alternative logo. So if you want to have a secondary logo that we just, we still love and want to use, but it's not like the main logo. So this is the alternative. So it's like designed in like a little different way. And then we have these submarks. This could be like a circle. So submarks are usually just like the circle logos, or just something like super simple. And yeah, something like this, simple circles, submarks. Now, if you go to Pinterest, you can look up submark logo ideas, main logo ideas, stuff like that. So tip for you, head to Canva, use the logo templates. I do this literally for every one of my clients. I just tweak it a little bit so that it's, is my own unique logo that I designed. So, you can make them unique. You want unique brand. It needs to be something that has never been seen before, right? Like, yeah, it needs to be unique. And how you can do this is with like different fonts. Choose a font. You can change up the element. So you can change up like this girl here, this little flower here, change it up because these have already been designed and they're already being used by other people and you don't want to copy somebody else. Like somebody who comes on here who doesn't have any design knowledge will just choose this one and like, yep, going with it. But then 5 other people will have the same thing. So make it unique. The colors, the fonts, the elements like the flowers or whatever, unique, okay? So action step 8, I want you to design your blog's logo or you can hire me to do so. I can complete the branding and the design process for you. Book a call with me below, no pressure. You'll get $1,000 off in the next 7 days. Put it all together on a brand board. This is my most favorite. I love putting it all together like this to see exactly how the brand fits together as a whole. So you have your images. We put together your mood board with your images, your perfectly created images. We put together your color palette and we put together your logos and we have our elements because, these are like the logos and we can add other elements here as well. But these are your main elements and then your color palette. And then we want to pick some fonts. So whatever fonts that you use for your logo design, that's typically what I like to use for the fonts, okay? This brand, a little disclaimer, this brand was designed by me. However, nobody wanted to use it yet. So if you want to use it, if you think that this would be like a really pretty brand for your blog, reach out to me and I will sell it to you. So action step number 8, put together your blog's brand board. Now you can go to Canva, search a brand board. There's a million. Step number 6, design your blog. So exciting. I love branding. I really do. I love branding. I love design. It's like my passion. Gone are the days when DIYing a 2000 looking WordPress blog was the norm. Today, design expectations have evolved, demanding a fusion of modern aesthetics and user-centric functionality. So we don't want no 2000s DIY looking WordPress blog, okay? I'll show you some examples, some bad WordPress blogs and some good designed websites. And not only that, but we want to make sure that Google is going to love our website. And that comes down to how our website is structured and built and the functionality of it. So, blog design myths. Having a WordPress blog is a must. No, it's not. Throw out everything that people have told you about having a WordPress.com blog. No, you don't need it today, okay? That's so outdated information. Having a self-hosted website ensures that you own your blog. So a lot of times these blog gurus or whoever is telling you this in blog articles that you've read have said, get a WordPress.org blog because you own your blog, okay? And nobody else, has it. Now, some websites that I would never use is Wix. Never. I would never use Wix because they're just not promised to stay here forever. Like, I don't know. And the monetization options are the design options are so I would never use a Wix website. And I honestly would never use a WordPress.org website if I didn't have a designer to do it for me for WordPress. And that comes with a lot of coding. So you're always going to need somebody to update your website because you don't know how to learn it yourself. Now, within my membership that I have, the Blogging Ladies membership, I show you exactly how to design your blog website for yourself and the tools that you need to, when you don't have, for example, I built this for actually my clients, but it is inside the membership too. And, when I send my blog clients on their way after their coaching and after their design, they need to understand how to update it, and not always be able to ask me, how do I change this? How do I change this? You know what I mean? So you need to learn yourself how to do things. But having a self-hosted website does not ensure that you own your blog. Okay. And I mean, your blog design is like if you have it on, like, let's say, like, my recommendation for a website is Show It. And Show It is here to stay. It's for designers. It's here to stay. It's not coming down. I've never had issues with my website or any of my client websites. People are using Show It nowadays, and it's a combination of Show It and WordPress. But they would argue that you don't design your site because it's hosted on Show It. Well, Show It's here to stay. I'm sorry. And I've never had issues with them. And they're not coming down anytime soon unless the world is ending. So, and like, there's so many business owners who have chose Show It to design their site. If you see a beautiful looking, like, highly customized website, it wasn't designed on WordPress.org. It was designed on Show It. And you can see in the footer below if it was designed on Show It. Okay. And content is king, and your blog's design doesn't matter. Actually, content and blog design is king. Like, there is no one or the other. They meet in the middle. Like, you do need to have amazing content. You need to have amazing copywriting, but you also need to have an amazing blog design because they play a part. Because content calls people in, it calls in your ideal readers, it helps them, it nurtures them. But what makes them stay? What makes them stay on your site for longer? The functionality of how your blog's design is built, and how pretty and aesthetic, and the emotions that is going to make your reader want to stay and become a loyal reader and always come back to your blog. So they play hand in hand. They're both kings here. They don't compete against each other. They are the same. So you need amazing content and an amazing design. In 2024, blogs are aesthetic. So here are the top bloggers. Jenna Kutcher. She has an amazing website built on Show It. Amy Porterfield. She has an amazing brand and website as well. I don't know if it was built on Show It. I don't know. But besides the point, she has an amazing looking design because she understands, these top bloggers and business owners understand that aesthetics matter. Branding matters. And then here's a copywriter called Ashlyn Wright. She understands too, like, she's a copywriter, okay? Like, she writes for a living, but she also understands that you need to have an amazing brand and you need to have an amazing website. So, and here's some more other designs. I did design these for my clients. Other amazing designs. So if you want to see my work, there you go. But those sites were all built on Show It, like I showed you. Well, I'm not sure if Amy Porterfield's was, but this one's definitely built on Show It. And hers is definitely built on Show It as well. And these are definitely built on Show It. And I build my website on Show It and all of my clients' sites too. It's a super easy drag and drop website. You can literally start with like a blank white piece of paper, so to speak, and design anything that your heart desires. If you know the tools, which I teach you inside of my membership, then you can truly customize this to whatever your dream blog is, whatever you desire. And I promise Show It's not going anywhere. Like, you do own your site. Like, it's on Show It, but they're amazing. Like, the customer service, like, I would not be telling you this just to tell you. Okay, there's nothing in it for me to tell you to use Show It. So don't think that I'm just speaking fluff here. Like, I do know what I'm talking about. Oh, that kind of sounded a little, but yeah, I don't want to like make you sound like I'm full of myself, but you know what I mean. Okay, moving on. I wouldn't tell you this if I didn't truly believe in it, and I truly do. I really want to help you. There's nothing in it for me for helping you with this class for free. There's literally nothing in it for me. So just take my advice and just try Show It. They have a 30-day free trial anyway, or it might be 14 days. Okay, let me show you how easy it is to design your blog on Show It. Okay, I just want to show you a little bit of behind the scenes just so you understand how super easy it is. Okay, don't pay attention to all the tools. My membership literally teaches you all of those, but you can also go to YouTube to learn them. Okay, so you have pages. So you have your site and you have pages. And when you click on a page, you have canvases. Canvases are different sections like this, like this, like this. They're different sections, okay? And when you click on the canvas, you can add text, update text. You can drag it wherever you want it to go. You can just literally do whatever you want to in here. You have little tools like rectangles, you have lines, you have icons. So if you click an icon, you literally can go over here and choose any icon, like, or upload your own. And where is that so I can delete it? So it's like literally drag and drop. You can literally create anything. And then you have your design settings in here. So you have your color palette. You have all of your fonts here that you can upload. You can upload your own, or you choose like a million different fonts from Google. And it's just so amazing. Like, you can literally build an amazing website design on here. And if you want inspiration, if you come in here and if you want to try out Show It, you can literally go to Pinterest and search up some website designs, website design inspirations. So website inspiration. And if you see any of these designs like this was built on Show It. You can also purchase Show It design templates, but they do get a little expensive, and you do have to know how to update them to look really unique to yourself. So like, let's say you want to design something like this, for example. You can literally mimic this, like mimic their structure on how it's designed and Show It, but then tweak it to be your own colors, your own branding, your own images, and then tweak it up a little bit to make sure that it's like built for you. You know what I mean? Okay. Super easy. Let's move on. You want a blog that stands out and not bores your audience. So as you can see here, these are very 2000s looking, ugly WordPress or Wix blogs. And this is not what you want to do, okay? This is like the main style for like a WordPress blog right here. Like this, okay? Like you have like your heading, this just bores me. And it probably bores you too. Like, this is like, you don't want this, okay? I promise you don't want this. You also want to map out conversion goals for each page of the site so you can take visitors on a journey and reach the goals that you have for your site. For example, so a strategically designed website means that every page that you have on your website leads back to your number one goal of the site. This is my website sitemap. As you can see, it all leads them to do a free call and then apply to work and work together. That is my main goal of my site, is to get them to book a free call. So you have your homepage, and from the homepage, this goes to the about page. The homepage also has, a spot to book a free call, and it has a spot to work together, and like, it takes them on a journey. Everything is mapped out perfectly. So from the homepage, they get to the Work With Me page. When they're on the Work With Me page, they get the investment guide. They subscribe to once they get the investment guide, they get to be an email subscriber. They get an email to book a free call. They apply and book. They're a paying client. Once they get on the resources, they get a freebie opt-in. They get an email to book a free call, and then they apply and book, and they become a paying client. So what is the ultimate goal of your site? You have to write that down. Is it to just get email subscribers? Is it for them to join a membership? Is it to book your services? And then on each page of your website, it should be structured in a way that gets you to gets them to be a paying client or gets you money, okay? You need an amazing blog site, but how are you going to do this? You don't have any idea how to build an amazing website blog that actually converts, or you don't even have time for it. You want to get your blog's website designed right the first time, but you don't know the steps to even take, right? And you want to stand out as a blogger and look professional, but your 2000s WordPress blog that you DIY just ain't doing it. This will help. So, introducing the Blogging Ladies membership. I've already talked about this, but this is the membership for lady bloggers for you if you want to have a step-by-step roadmap to start your blog, organize your blog, monetize it, grow your traffic, and all the things, and even organize it to be your most productive and create the best content. What you're going to learn inside is how to start a blog step by step, including a blog design course that I have for you. How to organize your blog and grow your blog traffic, and how to make money blogging selling your own offers. I don't give fluff here. I really, truly give you the step-by-step action plan that you need to build this into an actual business because I've done it. So I'm literally teaching you what I do. A little tour behind the membership so you can see how amazing it is for yourself. If you want to see behind the scenes, here it is. So when you pop inside the membership, you will start here. Once you purchase, you can purchase below and join us. You will get a little welcome video. And then there's also little steps in here to get you started. And then you will say hello, introduction, introduce yourself. Like all the other ladies, we do have over 170 members inside, as you can see. Amazing ladies. I love all of them. And then you can learn how to navigate. So if you don't know how to navigate this platform, no problem. I teach you how to do everything. And then your announcement section will be right here. So anything that I announce to you will be inside of here. Community chat. So this is where everybody will come to have a little chat space. You can literally chat anything. Celebrate your wins. So anytime you have a win, no matter how small or how big, you can pop them in here so we can celebrate you. And then you get to ask any questions to me. I answer from me directly to answer your questions, anything that you have about blogging. We have blog coaching calls. So every Tuesday, I show up at 5 p.m. EST on Tuesday to blog coach you. And then I have office hours as well. And you can just show up and you can truly get coached like a one-on-one private client. You have your call replays. So every week I upload replays in here. And sometimes they're like a certain topic. Sometimes I'll take you through like, a sales page or do an audit on your website or just take you through some kind of monetization strategy or whatever it is. But you can come and you can get help with anything. We have masterclasses in here and it's built out like a course. And then we have blog educational bundles that I've just added. And these consist of a masterclass, a workbook. So I do these every single month. And some templates or some added stuff that I think that you might need. We do have a free resource library. So my free course, the Blog Accelerator program, is uploaded in here. And this is just a step-by-step course on how to start a blogging business that makes you money. There's just a couple outdated lessons in there, but we do have brand new courses. So we have a Start a Blog course with tons of lessons to start your blog, write your copywriting, design your blog, tons of lessons on how to design your blog and the tools that you need to design it. Organize your blog. This is all about productivity. We have a course on Notion. We have a course on how to use Milano. We have a course on ClickUp Masterclass and templates, Notion templates, and ClickUp templates. So yeah. And then I upload new lessons every single month to these courses. Then we have a blog traffic course. And then we have a make money blogging course. So we're going to talk about how to build an easy yes offer and bingeable blog content and how to get your lead magnet up and running and how to get blog traffic and diversifying your income with affiliate marketing, ads, sponsorship, adding a shop. how to live launch your offers, and create ebooks and memberships and anything else. The courses are all not done, but each month you get a new lesson or several new lessons, just depending on my main focus for this month. And then I do have client calls in here. So if you do become a client, then we do all of our calls here. I can go live. So like, let's say like, my client Chantel, we do the coaching calls like within here, and then you have all of your replays in here as well that I will link you to. For example, I just did this one today, and that's for client only. So not everybody gets access to this, just 10 of my clients, they get access to this. Okay, so yeah, that is behind the scenes. We have so many courses in here. We have so many lessons in here. We have master classes. We have bundles. We have so much. We have coaching calls that you can show up to every week. We have just so much amazing content in here, and it's just getting better. And we have lots of lovely members as well. So if you want to join everybody else inside of this membership, then I highly recommend you click below this video and join us. So I would love for you to stay in touch. You can go to boss.ladybloggers if you want to follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed teaching you how to take these steps. Like, these are the exact steps that I take when I start my clients' blogs and when I design them, and when this is the exact process that I take them through. So yeah. I hope to see you inside the membership, or to book a call below to get $1,000 off of my signature offer, custom website design and 6 months of coaching. So you can find all of that below this video, and your workbook below. Okay, bye. Have a good one.